They say we have the power to destroy the world at the push of a button. They say 9 countries can vaporize entire cities with the most powerful weapons ever created. They say nuclear war is one wrong move away. But if that's true, where's the proof? What if nuclear weapons are a hoax? What if the entire narrative from Hiroshima to the Cold War was a psychological operation to control nations, funnel money, and keep the masses in line through pure fear? Let's go back to July 16th, 1945, the day of the first ever nuke test, the Trinity explosion. It was said to be the moment mankind unlocked godlike destruction. But when you look at the footage, it's shaky, black and white, overexposed. Looks more like a controlled TNT detonation filmed in a studio than a world-ending bomb. Even Oppenheimer himself, the man credited with the bomb, described it with poetry instead of data. Open quote, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." Close quote. Oh wow, that's deep. But where's the hard evidence, Doc? How do we go from blowing up some desert sand to instantly believing we can now annihilate entire cities? Unless, of course, belief was the point all along. We're told that in August 1945, the US dropped 2 nuclear bombs that leveled entire cities. But here's what they don't like to advertise. Hiroshima's railways were back online in 2 days. Nagasaki had brick buildings still standing near ground zero. There's no crater. The cities were rebuilt rapidly. And today, both are thriving metropolitan areas with zero signs of permanent radiation death zones. Compare that to Chernobyl, which still has armed fences, wild animals, and do not enter signs decades later. You're telling me Chernobyl had a partial meltdown and it's still toxic, but Hiroshima got hit with the most powerful weapon ever invented, and it now has Starbucks? Here's a simple question. Can any independent scientist replicate a nuclear explosion? Nope. All nuclear tests are done by governments, and the data is always classified. No third-party verification, no peer review. Just trust the same people who said, weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, safe and effective. Epstein killed himself. Oh, okay. Also, nuclear physics is loaded with mathematical inconsistencies and fantasy-level energy outputs that don't even follow basic thermodynamics. Let's talk video. Much of the footage we've seen of nuclear detonations comes from obvious models, miniatures, composited layers, blatantly fake shockwaves, and the classic zooming mushroom cloud, always from far, far away. There's no up-close evidence, no bystanders, no sound. It's like a 1950s disaster movie on loop. If nukes were real and that devastating, the Cold War should have ended in flames. Instead, it was a giant theater production with 2 superpowers waving their big bombs at each other while pouring trillions into defense.